Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So, like I said, I started making beats 2008. Um, Everything was going great. Everything was going lovely. But taking the beautifulness. But you know, the pressure of the music industry got to me, and I wasn't even involved in it all the way. Uh, the pressure of wanting to be great, the pressure of perfection, it all got to me, and I developed writer's block as a result. Beat block, music block. The beats didn't sound the way I wanted them to sound. The music didn't sound the way I wanted it to sound. Uh, I couldn't write songs. I couldn't write raps. It was just nothingness. I talked to friends about it. Talked to family. But at the end, I had to talk to God and had a little talk with God. And He told me that I was not putting Him first in my music, in this music game, music business. And that I needed to let Him lead and guide me into where I wanted to go in the music industry. And fast forward to today, that's where I currently am at. So that's what I'm currently dealing with now. So the question I have now is, what does God want me to do in this music industry? What does God want me to do in this music business game? That's my current dilemma now. And you know, I grew up in church my whole life. I'm actually a preacher's son, a preacher's kid. Uh, Dad was a pastor. He pastored two churches in Mississippi. And my mom, she might as well be a pastor, but she's not. But she's a school teacher. You know, and she actually has a prayer meeting that she does with other women through Zoom. Started off with two people, two women, and now it's up to about 34 people. And they are on there praying for people Monday through Sunday, praying for different kind of diseases, cancer, um, anything you could think of. They're praying for cancer to be healed, different health problems, diabetes. They're praying for all that. Praying for finances, financial wealth, financial freedom. So I know a lot about church. Know a lot about the Bible. Well, I grew up around it a lot. But personally, it's kind of confusing to me. church and the Bible is kind of confusing to me. No, no, I read the Bible, I pray, listen to church, go to church irregularly, capital irregularly. So the thing is, I read the Bible when I can. I go to church when I can. But I'm not the most knowledgeable person about it. I'm not a huge reader. So reading something like the Bible every day, it's kind of a little on the boring side to me, personally. But even though I'm not the most church-going person, I still feel this feeling of needing to put God first in my music, in this music business game. But I'm trying to find out what exactly does he want me to do in this music business game, in this music game. What exactly does he want me to do? I tried to look for answers in the Bible. I try to look for answers in other people. I try to look for answers all the time, but it's still confusing. Me personally, I just kind of stick to my gospel music and my church movies. Like to watch me a little church movie every now and then. Like to get my praise and worship on. And then once I do that, things become more clear to me as far as church and reading the Bible and understanding it. But I gotta admit, it kind of take me a long time to get into the church and Bible mode. Kind of take me a long time to do that. I still know the stories though of the Bible. I haven't been to church in months. I haven't read the Bible in months. But I still know the stories. It's a big dog coming. And like the owner don't have exact control over it. You know, my favorite book is, growing up, my favorite books was Genesis and Revelations. Genesis, the beginning and the end. Revelations, because it was just like the most craziest stuff you can think of. Trying to watch these dogs. Make sure they don't attack me. Where am I going? But yeah, though, my favorite books was Genesis and Revelations. My favorite books is Genesis and Revelations, the beginning and the end. Revelation says some of the craziest stuff you could think of going on, like a sci-fi movie. So that's like one of my favorite books in the Bible. Genesis, well, the whole Bible got a lot of interesting stuff going on. But Genesis was just interesting, how the beginning came, the fall of man, the seduction and introduction of the devil, Satan, Lucifer, in the form of a snake, seducing the woman, and the woman pretty much seducing the man into sin, original sin. See, me, every time I read the Bible, I have a lot of questions. I have more questions than answers all the time, constantly. Every time I read it, I develop a new question. I develop a few answers too, but mostly questions about what I'm reading. And that's kind of why that leads to confusion. And then confusion leads to not wanting to know the answers, not wanting to find them out, and just continuing to do other things.